Hi traders, welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. Getting a funded Forex account is one of the best ways to level up as a trader, especially if you are starting with limited capital. Okay, but it is not about luck or fancy strategies. It's actually about discipline, structure, and mindset. So let us break down exactly how to get a funded account from a prop firm and what you need to do before you even sign up for a challenge. Now, a funded Forex account is a trading account provided by a proprietary firm. You trade with their capital. If you follow their rules and perform well, you get a share of the profits. But first, you have to pass their challenge. And the challenge usually has clear rules, reach a target percentage within a time limit, avoid exceeding the daily overall drawdown, trade a minimum number of days, and all of that. These rules are not random, okay? They are designed to test whether you are disciplined, consistent, and patient. Now, preparation is key, okay? Here's what you need to focus on before entering. You need to stick to a strategy that you have already back tested. Do not switch up your trading style during the challenge. If you are a trader that usually trades with, trend lines, maybe you have been trading with trend lines and maybe you trade on the higher time frames, you are a more conservative trader, you watch out for key levels on your chart, you pay attention to breakup structure, change of character, and all of that. And then at the end of the day, because it feels as if it is too slow, you now want to change your strategy so quickly. Don't do that. Make sure you stick to a strategy. Make sure you remain consistent with your strategy. So long as that strategy works, just give it time. All right, just give it time. Now, you should also limit your risk per trade. Ideally, for a funded account, or rather for a prop firm account, even while you are still in the challenge phase and when you are in the funded phase, you should be using ideally 0.5% to 1% of your trading capital. That should be your risk. Okay, this gives you room to survive a few losses and stay within the drawdown limits. Okay, also you should know the rules inside and out. That includes the daily loss limit, the profit target, and the number of days that you need to trade. Do not rely on your memory, okay? Write them down. If your prop firm does not allow holding trades over the weekend or during news events, follow that to the letter. Make sure you stick to the rules. It is so important, so much important. Now, not all prop firms are created equal, okay? Before you pay for a challenge, check the following. You should always check the trading rules, okay? Check whether the rules are too restrictive for you. And you should also check the drawdown structure, whether it's daily or trailing drawdown. So just a little search, and of course, there are many prop firms out there, and the purpose of this video is not to start talking about individual prop firms, but we just want to just briefly look at a couple of rules. So you have to also pay attention to the kind of rules that a prop firm gives. You need to know whether the rules are too restrictive for you. You watch out for the maximum drawdown, the stop loss requirement, the position size, and all of that. Pay attention also to the profit split. If you are comfortable with the profit split, look at the drawdown structure, check the spreads and execution, the scaling plan. All these things are very important for you to do your research on before you decide on which prop firm to use. Okay? Make sure that you are comfortable with all the rules and the structure of the prop firm before you proceed with it. Concerning the spreads and execution, you should know whether they are getting real pricing or marked up spreads. For the scaling plan, can you grow the account over time? For the payout structure, that is the profit split, how often do they pay out and how much? What's the percentage that they pay out and how often do they pay out? Pay attention to the trading hours and the restrictions as well. The evaluation process, the account types. These are things that you need to watch out for before you even consider purchasing an account. Look at the withdrawal rules. How many times can you withdraw? What are the restrictions with respect to the withdrawal? How much maximum can you withdraw at a time? What is the withdrawal frequency? Different firms allows, different firms have different rules with respect to withdrawals. Some might restrict your withdrawals to maybe a couple of times per month or thereabouts. Okay, so you should pay attention to all those things. Some well-known names in the space have different pros and cons. So take your time, read the fine print, and go with the one that aligns with your trading style. Now, most traders think that prop firms want you to win big, but that's not true. They want you to respect the rules, they want you to take high quality setups, and they want you to show consistency over time. So if you treat the challenge account like it is your own real capital, you will naturally make smarter decisions. Okay, no revenge trading, no over trading, no gambling. It's not about flipping the account. It's about showing that you can manage risk, that you can follow rules, that you can stay patient. It's very important. The right mindset is what separates successful funded traders from the rest. So don't look at the challenge like a game. Look at it like a job interview. It's very important that you have the right mindset, okay, about these prop firm challenges. You need to have the right mindset about it. Okay, your goal is to prove your skill set under pressure without breaking. So you need to start slow, you need to track every trade, and do not force setups for any reason. Do not force setups. Okay, trade your edge and not your emotions. You need to have a strategy. You need to have a working strategy. All right, if you have a working strategy, at least you know that if you abide by the rules, you would likely pass your prop firm challenge and get funded and continue withdrawing profits over time. So make sure you have a working strategy that you have tested and you stick to the rules. Okay, it's very important. And remember, it's okay to fail. Most traders do on their first try. What matters is learning from the experience and coming back stronger. So if you are planning to go for a funded Forex account, now you've got the blueprint. Strategy, risk control, rule following, and mindset. You need to master all these. Okay? And if you master these, you are going to stand out from the crowd. All right? So I really want you to pass your prop firm challenge, whether you already have a prop firm account, whether you are still in the challenge or evaluation phase, or you're in the funded phase already, or maybe you are still anticipating or aspiring to get a funded account. This video, I believe, we would have already provided some value to you. Okay, so smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below if you've taken or passed a challenge before. Let's keep building one trade at a time. Thank you for watching. Stay focused, stay smart, and get funded. See you in the next video.